People, this tweet has made my timeline. It says here, Falcon, Brave New World will be undergoing reshoots from May until August. DanielRPK. Makes me think, what? Reshoots that are going to last from the 5th month of the year to the 8th month of the year? That just doesn't make sense. That's not reshoots. That's shooting. That is principal photography. I'm sure there may be like a fight scene early on that they may keep because they've already done the post-production on it. Maybe there's some B-roll, some wide shots, some settings shots to set the table. Oh, the scene is going to happen here. But everything else is going to be changed in Falcon's movie, which they're not naming Falcon. They're naming it after Steve Rogers' character, which is weird to me. I would think it's more beneficial to uplift a character who is down here but is black, right? So we got to uplift and elevate them. I'd think it's better to do that with their branding and teach the people that Falcon is worthy of a movie and not when he wears the skin of a prior character who happens to be on the undermelanated side of the skin tones. I think it's more better to not teach that once you start acting that way, you're worthy. Now you're spend money, go to the movie theaters worthy. I think that's a bad message, as well as it's temporary. We all know that Captain America in 2050, if we're going to a movie, it'll be Steve Rogers. It'll be the Cap. So why be a secondary Cap when you can be a primary Falcon? I don't know. Just makes sense to me. It's not like Iron Man is the secondary Captain America. They're like, oh, you're a superhero too. You can be Captain America because you're American, huh? They didn't do that. No, they didn't. Black Panther, he's got metal. They didn't say you're an Iron Man. Look at you. Look at this guy. He's got metal. Vibranium is just like Iron Man, basically. It's not like Iron Man's iron is made out of iron. It's a different metal, but they anyways. Me just making points. This news story from DanielRPK sounds very believable, and I'm not that mad, because if somewhere early on in the process they read a thing, they read their feedback, and they say, hey, that focus group in Texas found this too offensive, it irked them. Okay then, change the parts that irked them, that politically charged stuff that makes the right wingers do videos about what makes them mad, which I don't agree with. Whatever a right winger, I'm not picking a side is what I'm trying to say. Either way, I don't care. If there is a fan base that is angry about it, okay, well, thank you. The reason why we show these movies to you guys early on is to know how you'll feel. We'll go ahead and scrap that and make a much more digestible movie. You know who doesn't need to be pissed off at a guy like Anthony Mackie? A right winger. Why the hell would you provide that venom towards the person of his likeness? If you can change it, change it. When a movie is bad, so like Blade, it's been rewritten a handful of times. Good. You found out it was bad, you're rewriting it. Yeah, of course it is sort of upset that, damn, it took so long to get a Blade movie. But if they're getting it right or trying to get it right each time, as opposed to forcing something out that is garbage, Wakanda forever, then fine. They're doing an amazing job. That was a fake cough, by the way. I think maybe I acted a little bit too real. That was one of those, oh, cough, Wakanda forever. Fine. They're doing the right thing. I can't be too pissed at this. I can wait. I'd rather have something that I could rewatch like 10 times, which I've done for every Marvel movie before Endgame. Every single one I've seen 10 times. If I'm exaggerating, I've definitely seen them more than 5 times, every single one. Because they were worth something to me. Felt like there was a storyline getting somewhere, even with the inconsistency. Like when Ant-Man and the Wasp, on the day he was blipped, he was also said in Infinity War, said to be on house arrest, but it feels like he was free on that day. Not minor, inconsistencies, I'll say. It do exist, but still, I felt like seeing these movies again in the movie theaters, and then I also saw them at home all the time, remembering things. Okay, that's the same character from wait a minute, in Spider-Man Homecoming, the principal, he has a picture of Steve Rogers knew his granddad or his dad, whichever one. That makes, okay, there's a connection there. Interesting. And then Peter's teacher was also in the Hulk movie. These characters, they said something about vibranium and Wakanda. There's the map of Wakanda in Iron Man 2, isn't it? Is that Atlantis? Well, all of those things were so fun to do. And going on YouTube and watching other people, there was a time when Marvel was like that. If this reshoot for Anthony Mackie, for Falcon, if the reshoot can provide for more moments like that, put more thought into it, and we get the best of both worlds. We can take what worked for these two movies, what worked in the old version of this movie. Not all of it was. There was probably some nice things that are going to be in there. And then we can, here, with this new mentality, add some new things into it. Best case scenario, man. Optimism is what I'm offering right now, and hoping that we get. With that being said, man, what you can do now is leave my channel. Leave. Go. Don't hit thumbs up. I don't even want that this time. Nope. I'm not going to do that. Go. Go watch. You know how many other YouTubers there are right now? Abandon me. The same way my dad did.